This conference will now be recorded.
Hi guys, and today we are going to discuss about some of the new commands today. And today think it is a first class or say whatever we discuss, right? That's okay, fine. And today also we are going to do hello world. Okay, any class, any programming language, they will start with the hello world, right? Now we'll also start the hello world only. Okay, this image I will search in the Docker Hub. This image is there or not? We'll see. If it is there, we'll download. Okay, we'll create our hello world later on. Okay, after one or two classes, and next class we are going to create the hello world, our own Java program. We'll write our custom Docker file. That program will be print the some of the output whatever we have written as a program. That program will print, right? Now as of now we are going to use the existing image. Okay, now let me go to our instance. Let me connect. Copy it here. Go to the where I have the pm file, that path. Okay, in this path I have my pm file. Why I went this path? My this pm file I have the store under this aws keys path. That's why I went that path. If you're not going to that path, we need to be the absolute path of the that location. Okay, now I am in the this ubuntu mission. Let me clear it out. Complete screen. Okay, now let me search the hello world image. Docker search hello world. Maybe network is slow. I already pressed it. Second, guys. I don't know. It was stuck. It got stuck, guys. 1 second, guys. 1 second. What happened? It's not required, guys. It's not required, Vijay. Actually, they maybe this network is not connecting. Maybe it was lost the network. It's not required. Let me take the new terminal. It's not registered. Okay. Docker search. Hello. Just search this image. Oh, there is a lot of hello world examples are there. Okay, then just download the one of the image. This is we are searching this image where it is available in the Docker Hub is available. Okay, Docker full need to search some particular one. We'll take the official one. This is the official one. Okay, let me. Actually, there is an internet issue. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay, let it be go here. Okay, now I download this image, right? Then how to check the images are there in your local mission? Docker images, right? Docker images. See this, what is the image we downloaded? This image. Now I want to run as a container. I want to run as a container. Now how to run? Just Docker Docker run -it Docker run -it image name my image name now, and I can enter it. But if you want as a your own container name, what will you? We need to give the hyphen name option. Okay, this good to practice. Okay, don't give the default container name. Give your own custom name. Hyphen name hello. Okay, hyphen name hello. Just run it here. It will print the output. It will print the output directly from this container. It will print and it will be exit the container, because of it is a just console level application. It's a console level application. This, what are the this image, right? This image is the console level application. Once it is run, it will print some output and it will be terminate the container. Okay, see, this is the one only. Okay, this is allow from Docker. This some message it will printed and it will be came out. It will came out from the container directly. Now if you want to check the Docker PS, it will check the Docker PS. Now that container is not running. Let's check it now. Docker PS it will print out the what are the containers is running in your system as a container. As a container that will be listed here. Docker PS command, Docker images command, it will list out the all the images whatever you downloaded or whatever you are committed, whatever you are created, that images, that will image will be listed here. Okay, now Docker PS I enter this. What today is too much now. Now this Docker PS, right? Now what happened? My hyphen name hello, it is not there, right? It was the run we run the 23 hours back. Means yesterday class we run, right? That is the two containers only running here. Okay, that yesterday class only it is running that. Now this is the two containers is running now. What happened? My one, let me check in the Docker PS. Docker PS hyphen A. Hyphen A is for what? Running and stopped one. Now it will show that all stopped containers and running containers. Now this one. Okay, this is already existed just now, right? A minute ago it was existed, because of it is printed and it is stopped. It is printed output and it will stop, because it's continuously running application. Continuous running means we need to deploy the application to the any servers, right? That servers it will be continuous running. It is just console level application. Just it's printed the output and it will be terminated. Now same like that, we are download the one more image. Now what that image will do? That will be clock image. Okay, that will be clock image. Just check the images, Docker images. Now this whatever we download the Jupyter Notebook clock, right? We run that container. Now how to run Docker PS? Now up to now how I run a container? Docker run hyphen it and then container name. This is the name we just now use, right? Hello, and then this image name. What are the image name? That is right, that image name, right? That name. Now what I'm going to do, I don't want to open the terminal. I don't want to open the terminal. What I need to do, I need to run the background daemon mode. I want to run docker run. Instead of it, I'm going to use the d means it will run the background. Okay, hyphen d, same name, hello. Now I'm going to use the for clock example. Anything, even you can use the hyphen it, it will the terminal, it will open, it will print the output. Now what I want to, I don't want to run the in the terminal. See, if you open this terminal, what you will do, you need to stop the container, or you can do exit from this container. Control PQ you need to press, right? Now you can't run the another container until unless you need to come up the that terminal, or else we need to open the new tab, right? If I open the hyphen it and running here, if you want to run the another container, you need to exit that container, or else you need to be come out from the container, right? Now instead of I want to run the multiple containers, that time we need to run the background. Every container that will be run in the background. Okay, that's very good practice to run the background level. Now I'm going to use the this clock image. This clock image, what is the clock image? This name. Okay, this image. Now just run this container. Now this is the image, copy it. It will run in the background. See, this is the our id, that daemon id. Now check the docker ps. It's taking too much slow today. Now this clock is running, right? How to check the logs in this container? How to check the logs container output? Docker, very important in the real-time troubleshooting. Docker logs on this container id. Docker logs container id. This whatever the that container is printed, the output we can see as a logs here. It will printed as a output. This is Docker logs container id. Now this is how we can see the output of the container. Docker logs output of that. If you're not running like as daemon mode, what it will do? What it will do? It will run the open the output here and it will run. Let me run that way also. Hyphen C here. I will run as a hyphen IT. I'm going to show this way also, and I'm going to give the one, because of the same container it won't take, right? I'm going to run the same application in the another as a container, one more container. That is the clock one. See, it is running as a this output, means it is a printing the this. What is this image inside the program? What they've written? They've written a program to print a UTC time. They print a UTC time they want to print. That is the output. It is continuously printing. But if I want to run another container, what will happen? I can't use this terminal until unless I need to come up this container, or else I should be stop this container, right? Now, or else what we'll do? We need to open the new terminal. I need to open the new container. Okay, in the Linux servers, I don't want to. We can't open like this, right? Now, what we should do? We can running in the background. That's why I'm going to do in the background, right? Hyphen D option I need to use, that will be open running in the background. I hope you guys are clear, right? Why you are running in the background? If you want to see that output, that I Docker logs that container ID, or else you want to go to inside that container. What do you need to do? We need to use the Docker exe hyphen it that container. Okay. One second, guys. One second. Let me connect another network. It's too much slow. Guys, you guys are there? Just message me, anyone? Can you hear me or not?
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
I need to go now from long back onwards.
Voice breaking.
Oh, really? Okay, fine. Fine, guys. Now, see what we discussed now. We have already checked with the what is the previous logs that to current time. It we can check this using the live logs. If you want to see the live logs, what we need to do? We need to check the live logs. How to see the live log? How we check the live logs here? We need to check in the Linux level. How to check tail -f, like in the Linux system tail -f TIL. Okay, tail -f and then log file. Okay? Log file, right? This log file we are going to give that. Then we can check the log file and then we can check the live logs from the what's currently going on this file. That current hour, current time. How to check the live logs? Very very important. The logs -hyphen follow container ID. Container ID. That container ID we are able to check here now. Now and also here I don't want to this follow what command will do. It will check the current logs and previous logs also it will print. No, we don't want to print that previous logs also. Let me do control C. Control. No. You can take that what is name. It is saying what it is showing that already not there. Now let me the Docker TS and
హలో అండ్ ఎనేబుల్ టు సీ యువర్ స్క్రీన్ అండి.
Shit. Just give me 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. Huh? Showing that correct. Guys, can you hear me now?
Yes, Madhu, we can hear you.
Yeah, fine. Now it's fine, I think. I hope. Should I switch to my SIM, another SIM network? Just only one day, guys. Actually, next Monday onwards, I will go back to Bangalore. Just Friday only we'll be able to connect this network. One second, guys. Now, if you want to check the live logs, what should we do? We need to press the Docker logs -- follow on container ID. You can see the live logs and from here onwards. It will be printing and you can see that output. Right now, you don't want to see the old logs. You don't want to see the old logs. What you should do? We can use for the this follow command. What will do? It will print the old logs also. Docker logs -tail. From the tail, I want last one, and then -f, and then container ID. -f follow the same. Okay. Follow rs -f. Both are same. That's both way I'm going to tell you. Now you can see the last line, and I want to see the current logs. This will be like, it will print, and it will the current logs. It will won't print the previous one. Whatever, for example, this container is running from last 10 days. 10 days. What will happen? This command will give the last 10 days command. Last, for example, this container run from last 10 days, right? 10 days logs print, and 10 days logs print, and current logs. Now see guys, now can you able to
Hi అండి స్క్రీన్ ఫ్రీజ్ అయింది.
can you able to see now? Now I disconnected, I connected again. Can you able to see now? కనపడలేదా? Now see, this is the command. What it will do? It will give the last 10 days logs print, and the current logs it will show. Now you don't want to see the last 10 days logs, but you want to see the live logs, right? Now we can put the uh, yeah, Chandra, sorry guys. Yeah, actually there is some network issue. I don't know what happened today. Now it's clear. Actually, I can see the network is good now in my side. Now this command will give this from, I don't want to the previous logs, now current logs, whatever currently going on that you want to see, you can use the this command docker logs -tail, and the last line you want to print. Then the, if by default it will give that, if I don't specify one, it will give the 10 lines. Because of tail command, it will give the last 10 previous lines, right? Now that line, if you don't want to see that 10 lines also, you can specify only one. Okay, only one also. If you want the 0, from 0 also you can print. I never tried 0. Let me try with 0. What will happen? And okay guys, actually there is issue, right? Why you are wasting your time also? Now I will give that some link. Okay, actually if you don't want to watch my YouTube videos, that's your wish. Just I'm suggesting you just watch the third one, fourth, fifth video. There is a 6 or 7 videos are there for Docker level. Just go through that videos. Okay guys, can you hear me? Just go through the videos, and you can learn more actually. Okay, there is some network issues coming. Guys, can you hear me then now? Well, continue.
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అయితే వినిపిస్తుంది.
అదే ఓకే గైస్, ఓకే ఫైన్. లెట్ మీ ట్రై ఆన్ ఫ్రైడే ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ నాట్ డన్ సేమ్. అదే ఏం చెప్తున్నా అంటే just see the my like videos, okay, if you want learn more, okay. This 1 or 2 days gap వస్తుంది కదా, if you don't want to that gap, just watch my videos, you can learn from that, okay. Guys, I'm stopping this class today, okay. Why disturbing you guys also? Even will get headache if like this, okay. Even guys, we'll meet you on Friday, huh?